Redheaded singer, songwriter, and guitarist who ranks among the all-time bests.
Bonnie Raitt turns 75 years old.
How do you feel?
Pretty surprised. I mean, I've been apologizing to my the people in my category because I honestly thought they were going to win. I didn't prepare anything, and I got 9 already, so I didn't need another one. But I'll take it. I was so proud.
At 75, Bonnie Raitt has spent decades capturing hearts with her soulful music and undeniable talent. But behind the success, there's a side of her story that many don't know. One filled with personal struggles and moments of deep self-doubt. In a recent revelation, Bonnie shared just how much she hated certain parts of her past, even as she rose to fame. What could have led this icon to feel this way? Join us as we dive into the untold story of Bonnie Raitt, her challenges, and how she's embraced them over the years. The life and legacy of Bonnie Raitt at 75. Born on November 8, 1949, in Burbank, California, Bonnie was surrounded by music from an early age. Her father, John Raitt, was a celebrated Broadway star, known for his roles in musicals like Carousel and The Pajama Game. Meanwhile, her mother, Marge Goddard, was a talented pianist. Growing up in this rich musical environment undoubtedly shaped Bonnie's artistic inclinations and laid the foundation for the remarkable career she would later build. Her entry into music wasn't immediate. In the late 1960s, Bonnie attended Radcliffe College, where she majored in social relations and African studies. However, her love for the blues eventually pulled her away from academia and onto the stage. She began performing in small clubs, showcasing her talent as a slide guitarist and vocalist. Her unique sound, blending blues, rock, and folk, quickly gained attention, leading to the release of her self-titled debut album in 1971. Keep watching. There's more to Bonnie's inspiring journey. Bonnie's early albums received positive reviews, but they weren't much success. It wasn't until the release of Nick of Time in 1989 that she achieved widespread recognition. The album, which featured hits like Thing Called Love and Have a Heart, won 3 Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year. This moment marked a turning point in her career, propelling her into the mainstream spotlight. Over the years, Bonnie has accumulated an impressive 13 Grammy Awards, cementing her place as one of the most respected musicians in the industry. In 2023, Bonnie added another milestone to her illustrious career. Her song, Just Like That, inspired by a heartwarming story of organ donation, won the Grammy for Song of the Year. This was a significant achievement, especially considering the modern music landscape dominated by younger, pop-centric artists. Her win shows her timeless artistry and the emotional depth she brings to her music. It's no wonder her fans continue to hold her in such high regard. Beyond her music, Bonnie has always been an advocate for social change. Throughout her career, she has used her platform to support causes like environmental conservation, human rights, and music education. Her activism began in the 1970s when she became involved in the anti-nuclear movement. She performed at benefit concerts, lent her voice to campaigns, and worked tirelessly to raise awareness about the dangers of nuclear energy. In more recent years, Bonnie has continued to champion environmental sustainability, speaking out on issues like climate change and supporting organizations dedicated to preserving the planet for future generations. Bonnie's dedication to activism is deeply personal. She sees her music and activism as one and the same, reflecting her belief that artists have a responsibility to use their influence for good. In December 2024, Bonnie's contributions to music and society were honored at the 47th Kennedy Center Honors in Washington, D.C. This prestigious event celebrated her lifetime achievements and the impact she has had on American culture. During the ceremony, Bonnie reflected on her career, expressing gratitude for the journey and the countless people who supported her along the way. The recognition was a reminder of the lasting legacy she has created through her music and activism. But Bonnie isn't one to rest on her laurels. In June 2025, she is set to embark on a headlining tour of England, Ireland, and Scotland, where she will perform a selection of songs from her extensive catalog. Fans are eagerly anticipating the chance to see her live, as her performances are known for their energy, passion, and authenticity. Even at 75, Bonnie shows no signs of slowing down. She's proving that age is just a number when it comes to pursuing one's passions. One of the things that make Bonnie so beloved is her authenticity. She has always stayed true to her musical roots, drawing inspiration from the blues and other genres that shaped her sound. In interviews, she often shares stories about the musicians who influenced her, such as Mississippi Fred McDowell and Sippy Wallace. Her respect for the traditions of blues and folk music is evident in her work, and she has become a torchbearer for these genres in the modern era. As she celebrates this milestone birthday, Bonnie remains a source of inspiration for her fans and fellow artists alike. Her resilience, talent, and dedication to her craft have left an indelible mark on the music industry. She has paved the way for countless musicians, proving that women can thrive and lead in a field often dominated by men. Bonnie's journey hasn't been without challenges. Like anyone, she has faced personal struggles, but she has always found a way to channel those experiences into her music. This ability to transform pain into art is part of what makes her music so relatable and enduring. Her songs touch on themes of love, loss, and hope, resonating with listeners from all walks of life. With new projects and performances on the horizon, she continues to write the next chapter of her incredible journey. Stay with us as we explore more about Bonnie's personal life and the values that have guided her remarkable career. The struggles behind the spotlight. Bonnie Raitt's career has been nothing short of remarkable, but the journey hasn't always been easy. Behind her countless achievements is a story of resilience, sacrifice, and personal battles. While her music brought her fame and admiration, the pressures of the industry and her own inner struggles often cast a shadow over her success. During the 1980s, Bonnie's career hit a rough patch. Her albums, though critically praised, were not performing well commercially, and her label eventually dropped her. This was a difficult time for her, as she faced uncertainty about her future in the music industry. She later admitted that this period was a wake-up call, pushing her to reevaluate her priorities and personal choices. One of the issues Bonnie faced was her battle with substance abuse. She has spoken openly about her struggles with alcohol and drugs during the early years of her career. The lifestyle that often comes with being a touring musician took its toll, and she found herself relying on substances to cope with the stress and demands of the road. The fast pace of life, combined with the emotional weight of her career struggles, created a perfect storm. But Bonnie wasn't the type to give up. In 1987, she made a life-changing decision to seek help and get sober. This marked a turning point, not only for her personal well-being, but also for her career. Sobriety gave her the clarity and focus she needed to rebuild her life and music. She has often credited her decision to get clean as one of the best choices she ever made. Her struggles with addiction also deepened her empathy for others going through similar challenges. Over the years, Bonnie has quietly supported organizations that help individuals in recovery, often speaking about the importance of seeking help and breaking the stigma surrounding addiction. Her openness about her journey has inspired many fans who see her as a symbol of hope and strength. Despite the difficulties she faced, Bonnie never let adversity define her. Instead, she channeled her pain into her music, creating songs that spoke to the human experience in a raw and honest way. Her ability to connect with her audience on such a deep level became one of her greatest strengths. People didn't just listen to her songs, they felt them. Family has always been an important part of Bonnie's life, but even in this area she experienced heartbreak. Her mother and father, while supportive of her career, had a complicated marriage that ended in divorce. This was a painful chapter for Bonnie, as she had always admired her parents' talents and hoped to emulate their success in her own way. The end of their marriage forced her to confront the reality that even the most talented and seemingly perfect people are not immune to life's challenges. In her personal life, Bonnie faced her share of heartache as well. Though she married actor Michael O'Keefe in 1991, their union ended in divorce in 1999. While the split was amicable, it was still a painful experience for her. Bonnie has never remarried, choosing instead to focus on her music, activism, and close relationships with friends and family. One of the ways she has stayed connected with her audience is by embracing the ever-changing nature of the music industry. From performing live-streamed concerts during the COVID-19 pandemic to connecting with fans on social media, Bonnie has shown a willingness to adapt and evolve. These efforts have allowed her to reach new audiences while staying true to her roots. Her ability to adapt also extends to her music. While she has remained faithful to her blues-inspired sound, Bonnie has never been afraid to experiment and push boundaries. This creative freedom has kept her music fresh and exciting, ensuring that her fans always have something new to look forward to. In recent years, Bonnie has also taken time to mentor younger artists, sharing the lessons she's learned over her long career. She has collaborated with musicians from various genres, offering guidance and support to those just starting out. For Bonnie, this is about more than just music. It's about building a community and passing on the knowledge that has helped her succeed. Despite all the challenges she has faced, Bonnie has always found a way to rise above them. Her story is a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of staying true to oneself. Through her music, activism, and personal journey, she has shown that it's possible to overcome even the toughest obstacles and emerge stronger on the other side. Stay tuned. There's so much more to uncover about this incredible artist and her enduring legacy. A voice for change. Bonnie's career isn't just a story of musical success. It's a story of someone who chose to give back in meaningful ways. Over the years, she has been vocal about the need to address inequality and fight for human rights. From performing at benefit concerts to supporting grassroots movements, Bonnie has shown her commitment to creating a fairer world. She doesn't just talk about change, she takes action. Bonnie has been particularly outspoken about issues affecting marginalized communities. She believes that music has the power to bring people together and spark important conversations. Through her performances, she has raised awareness about issues like poverty, racial inequality, and access to education. Her concerts are not just about entertainment. They often serve as platforms to educate and inspire. In addition to her work on social justice, Bonnie is deeply committed to environmental advocacy. She has been a longtime supporter of efforts to protect the planet, often lending her voice to campaigns aimed at combating climate change. Bonnie understands the urgency of environmental issues and has used her influence to encourage others to take action. She has been a vocal critic of industries that harm the environment, urging policymakers and businesses to adopt sustainable practices. Her passion for this issue comes from her belief that everyone has a role to play in preserving the planet for future generations. Another area where Bonnie has made a difference is in supporting Indigenous rights. She has worked with Native American groups to raise awareness about land rights, cultural preservation, and environmental justice. By partnering with these communities, Bonnie has helped bring attention to struggles that are often overlooked. While Bonnie's activism is impressive, an aspect of her that truly resonates with people is how she doesn't seek the spotlight for her efforts. Instead, she focuses on the work itself. Whether she's performing at a small benefit concert or speaking at a rally, Bonnie's sincerity shines through. Fans admire her not just for her music, but for her willingness to stand up for what she believes in. Her work also includes supporting musicians and artists who face challenges in the industry. Bonnie has been an advocate for fair pay and better working conditions for artists, recognizing the difficulties many face in sustaining their careers. She has spoken out about the struggles of independent musicians, highlighting the importance of supporting creative communities. In recent years, Bonnie has been particularly involved in mentoring young women in music. She understands the unique challenges they face and has worked to create opportunities for the next generation. By sharing her experiences and offering guidance, Bonnie has become a role model for many aspiring musicians. Bonnie's philanthropy extends beyond her public efforts. She has quietly donated to numerous charities and supported initiatives that align with her values. From funding scholarships for underprivileged students to contributing to disaster relief efforts, Bonnie has consistently used her success to help others. A particularly moving example of Bonnie's generosity is her work with organizations that support people in recovery. Having gone through her own journey with sobriety, she understands how important it is to have access to resources and support. Bonnie has used her story to inspire others, showing that recovery is possible and worth fighting for. Her activism has not only made a difference in the lives of others, but has also shaped her music. Many of her songs reflect the causes she cares about, giving her audience a deeper connection to her work. Songs like Nick of Time and I Can't Make You Love Me speak to universal themes of love, loss, and resilience, while other tracks touch on social and environmental issues. One of Bonnie's most powerful performances took place at a benefit concert, where she played for a crowd of people affected by a recent natural disaster. Her music brought comfort and hope to those in attendance, showing the healing power of art. Moments like these show Bonnie's ability to connect with people on a profound level. Bonnie's activism has also inspired collaboration with other artists who share her values. Over the years, she has joined forces with musicians, actors, and activists to amplify important messages. These partnerships have allowed her to reach even wider audiences and make a greater impact. Her efforts haven't gone unnoticed. Bonnie has received numerous awards for her activism, including recognition from environmental and social justice organizations. However, she doesn't focus on accolades. Instead, she sees them as reminders of the work that still needs to be done. As Bonnie continues her journey, she remains as passionate as ever about using her voice for good. Her story is a powerful reminder that music can be more than entertainment. It can be a force for change. Bonnie has proven that artists have the power to shape the world around them, one song at a time. There's still more to explore about Bonnie's remarkable life, from the lessons she's learned to the legacy she's building. Keep watching to discover how this iconic artist continues to inspire and uplift people around the world. The legacy of a lifetime. Bonnie Raitt's journey is more than just a career in music. It's a lifetime of moments that have shaped her into the person she is today. From her humble beginnings to her global success, Bonnie's story is one of resilience, passion, and purpose. But as she reflects on her life at 75, she remains focused on the future, determined to leave behind something meaningful. One of the most remarkable aspects of Bonnie's legacy is her ability to connect with audiences across generations. Her songs speak to universal emotions, whether it's love, heartbreak, or hope. Fans often share how her music helped them through difficult times, from breakups to personal struggles. It's this emotional depth that makes her work timeless. One aspect of Bonnie Raitt's career that often goes unnoticed is her deep connection to gospel music. While she's widely recognized for her blues and rock influences, gospel played a significant role in shaping her sound. Growing up, Bonnie was drawn to the soulful harmonies and emotional depth of gospel choirs. She often attended performances at local churches, where she developed an appreciation for the genre's ability to convey raw emotion. This influence can be heard in her vocal delivery and the heartfelt themes present in many of her songs. In fact, Bonnie has openly credited gospel music for teaching her how to channel emotion through her voice. This influence became especially evident in her live performances, where she often incorporates elements of gospel from her phrasing to her stage presence. Fans who've attended her concerts have noted the spiritual energy she brings to her shows, creating a connection that feels almost sacred. Beyond the music itself, gospel's emphasis on community and resilience resonated with Bonnie on a personal level. She admired how the genre often emerged from adversity, something she could relate to through her own life experiences. This connection fueled her passion for blending personal stories with universal themes, a hallmark of her songwriting. Even though gospel isn't the first genre people associate with Bonnie, it remains a key part of her artistry. It proves her ability to draw inspiration from diverse sources, creating a sound that feels uniquely her own, while honoring the traditions that shaped her. Bonnie's story also highlights the importance of personal growth. These experiences have shaped her into someone who values compassion and empathy. Her honesty about these challenges has made her relatable to fans and has helped remove the stigma around topics like recovery. A lesser-known aspect of Bonnie's life is her dedication to education. Over the years, she has supported programs that provide music education to children, especially in underprivileged communities. Bonnie believes that every child deserves the chance to explore their creativity, and she has worked to make that possible. These programs not only teach music, but also build confidence and provide a positive outlet for kids. As Bonnie looks back on her life, she often speaks about the importance of gratitude. She is deeply thankful for the opportunities she's had and the people who have supported her along the way. This attitude of gratitude shines through in her interactions with fans and peers, making her one of the most beloved figures in the music world. One of Bonnie's goals is to ensure that her music and message live on long after she's gone. She has carefully preserved her work, from her earliest albums to her most recent projects, so that future generations can continue to enjoy and learn from it. She also hopes to inspire more artists to use their platforms for good, proving that music can be a powerful tool for change. Another significant part of Bonnie's legacy is the way she has challenged stereotypes about aging in the music industry. At an age when many artists choose to retire, Bonnie is still creating, performing, and making a difference. She has shown that age is not a barrier to creativity or relevance, inspiring fans of all ages to embrace life fully. Her influence also extends to how she has used her platform to uplift other voices. Bonnie has collaborated with a wide range of artists, from established legends to rising stars, often shining a spotlight on those who deserve more recognition. These collaborations have not only enriched her own work, but have also helped bring attention to talented musicians who might have otherwise been overlooked. Fans often describe Bonnie as someone who feels approachable despite her fame. This down-to-earth quality is a big part of her legacy. Whether it's chatting with fans after a concert or supporting a local cause, Bonnie's actions show that she genuinely cares about people. She has built a relationship with her audience that goes beyond the music, creating a sense of community. As Bonnie continues to write the next chapters of her life, she remains focused on what truly matters: her passion for music, her dedication to making the world a better place, and her love for the people who have supported her. Her story is a reminder that it's never too late to grow, to give back, and to make a difference. The mark Bonnie Raitt has left on the world is undeniable. What part of Bonnie's incredible journey resonates most with you? Let us know in the comments below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, click the next video on your screen. You won't want to miss it.